From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into The Horse's Mouth here. Tommy Max, of course, at my bar where everyone gets a chance to tell their story. Brought to our good friends at Dasher and at YOLO Rum. Love all of our sponsors here on The Horse's Mouth. We got people from the Client Focus Media. Coach Campbell is here. Wally Conway is here. We're going to talk a little insurance, a little business, and a little bit of everything right here on The Horse's Mouth. Let's welcome them in. Major Harding is here. How are you, Major?
I'm good, Tom.
What's going on, man? And how's the marketing?
It's going well. We've retaining clients. We're gaining clients,
okay.
and it's an exciting time. This is my 4th week, I believe, here, and
nice.
And yes, it's really going well.
Any good marketing tips? I mean, we're a marketing company here. What do you got out there?
You got to love it. You got to be passionate.
Okay.
You got to love it, and you got to set goals and know how to attain them.
Right.
And know the measurables.
Just wake up with a zest for life.
Just go for it. Yeah. Get after it.
Great to have you on the show.
Thanks,
absolutely.
Man.
Brian Register is here from Insure America.
Insure America.
Yeah. All right. Of Florida.
Yeah.
Insurance game, huh?
Insurance game.
All right.
It's fun. Challenging.
Property and casualty. What are we talking?
Yep. Property and casualty.
How long have you been doing that for?
About 17 years.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
while.
Someone thinking about getting into the field. What would you tell them?
Study hard.
Okay.
Chase your dreams. Work hard. And put the time in.
Got to prepare.
Got to prepare.
I wish our Jaguars knew some of that.
Say, it sounds like a football coach. I think it sounds like you. Yes, exactly.
It does. What's up, Brian?
How are you?
Good to see you.
Good.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It sure
but it's
does.
true. Look, the tagline of the show is sports is business is life. Everything you go through in athlete, you go through in life and business.
We always talked about winning on Tuesday, right, Coach? I mean, you win when you put in the prep on the game plan day. I mean, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday matters, and of course Sunday's when you execute. But if you don't put in the time on the off day, which is Tuesday for the players, you're missing the boat.
Wally Conway preps for this show like nobody else. I know that. Wally, great to have you back.
All day, every day.
How was the prep this morning? Okay.
It was fantastic. I got up at 5 and watched the sunrise.
Voice lessons at 7.
I
something
did.
like that.
I did.
Yeah, get in the sauna maybe. Work out the vocal cords.
No, I produced my sweat from the outside.
All right. What's the latest in your neck of the woods, man? In the inspection game.
We are going great guns. I've shared in the past with you. We've taken some private equity money. We are now the largest home inspection group in the history of the world.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Nice.
Very good. It's
Nice when you can say that and actually mean it.
Brian needs to connect here.
Yeah, the only thing I don't have is a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, well, now you're going to have a new relationship with Brian. It sounds like you guys have something in common.
I'll take care of it.
Coach Campbell's back. What's up, Coach?
I'm
How
good.
you doing?
Hi, Tom. Good.
By the way, I saw your post about the Usher and his halftime performance.
Yes.
And then I saw what 1010 did, how they showed that. They showed you screaming at somebody on the side.
Well, listen, hey,
I love it.
as a lot of our camera person, I'm not sure what her title is.
She's
actually.
Director, Coach.
Director.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, you didn't get it after the way she talked to you?
Well,
She's the boss.
You know the boss is, Coach.
Listen, she, I want to hire her. If I get another coaching job, I want her.
All right, Super Bowl just ended. What's the lesson for the team, any team that lost? What is the lesson that maybe you're going to take into life? But what is the lesson?
Well, the first thing I can say is that football game, there wasn't much difference between those two teams.
You're right.
And that's usually the case when you get to that one. But I would say that it's very difficult to get back. So if you want to, you better, as we're talking about, you better prepare in the off season, and that's the direction we have to go.
What's the hardest part of preparing, would you say, Brian? What do you think?
I think it's study. I think it's taking the time to sit down and read, study. Nobody wants to do that. They want that instant
I hated doing that
gratification.
in college. I know,
it's tough.
It is.
But the more knowledge you have, the better off you are.
And it can be tedious at times, but you got to fight through that, right?
Absolutely.
So you know exactly what you're doing every single time.
Well, it's a lot like in the sports game, and you got to learn the playbook. You got to learn the playbook inside out and outside in.
You got to have studied enough, from my perspective, to be able to ask good questions.
Yeah, 100%.
You got to know the regulations too. I mean, that's
You got to know everything, and the more you know, the more comfortable you are talking about it.
Absolutely.
It's no different than what we do. The more you do these things, you just.
Well, let's be honest. With you and me, talking is never the problem. Stopping Stopping generally is.
That
right?
is a problem.
Yeah.
Break
More
the
you
stuff
than
at
me,
home,
but I'm sitting
too.
right now.
Simmer down, Brian. Simmer down.
Break. Yes. How about you, Wally? What's the tough? What would you say for preparation? What's the hardest thing people have to go through?
For me, I've got
They
to
gotta
the point
fight
where,
through.
for me, preparation is about things not directly related to what I may be doing, because
Okay.
everything comes down to relationships. So learning something about his universe or his universe
Yep.
helps me to get done what we need to get done rather than the individual task.
So not just the focal point, but everything around.
That's right.
Kind of like a team, right? Building around a team.
Being a lot more diverse
Yeah.
in the things I'm exposing myself to.
Yeah. Major, what would you say in your experience throughout the business world?
Building a team and relying and being able to delegate to your team, and everybody knows their role,
Yep.
and then execute.
It's kind of what kind of person you have on the team, coach.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think a lot of people miss. And we, Brian, you know this as well. It's not just the talent. It's what kind of person, player do we want on our team? And that's business-wise, that's whatever the case
The
may be.
great thing about it is, I do some stuff with 1010XL radio.
Yeah.
The thing I miss about coaching more than anything else is the camaraderie in the team. And if you have a strong camaraderie with a team building operation, you got a great chance of being
With
successful.
like-minded people.
Yeah.
You talk about team, and team is obviously the end goal, but you have to have individuals who are focused on being their best, right?
Right.
It's like free agency. I'm going to come in and I'm going to sell you what I do, what I've prepared for. I'm going to be focused on making sure I'm doing my best. And if everybody on the team has that mindset,
Right.
well, then a group of 53 individuals all win.
Without wanting those accolades more than the team success. That's the key.
What can I do to make you better?
That's right.
While
That's
I'm
right.
making myself
Absolutely.
better.
All right, great panel as always, guys. Thanks so much for being here. Make sure you check out their profiles, this conversation, and hundreds of others just by visiting dailynewsnetwork.com. Until next time, y'all stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Cheers.
The coach should be going to bed at night thinking about the athlete and how they're going to help that athlete improve. They shouldn't be worrying about how am I going to quantify their improvement, or am I going to have to keep up with all this information? Those things that are kind of background to the coach focusing there on the athlete. And so what Dasher does is it takes all those side things away, allowing the coach to focus then on the athlete.